Financial transaction tax. Financial transaction tax is a plan for government to tax financial transactions and use the proceeds to fund future bank bailouts. As European politicians wrestle with the incredibly complex problem of containing the debt crisis that threatens to undermine the euro, which is the European dollar, a proposed financial transaction tax was introduced. Supposedly, it is to charge banks 1% of value of the sales of stocks and bonds. But in the world of business, it is all about profit. These banks will have to make up that 1% off of sales of stocks and bonds. And like many other for-profit corporations and organizations, they will end up charging their customers, and in this case, it will be the European people. But the United States should not feel safe from this financial transaction tax proposal in Europe. Since we are an extension of the European Union and are having governmental and banking institutional financial problems ourselves, it is only natural that our government will quietly try to follow suit. There is a bill in the House of Representatives which would impose a 1% tax on certain financial transactions if passed. Of course, there has been more Democrats championing and praising this bill. But as I have said before, Democrats and Republicans are on the same team, but on different sides. Just check out the Skull and Bones Society. Basically the financial transaction tax bill was originally introduced as Bill H.R. 4646. This bill was reintroduced as H.R. 1125 on March 16, 2011, which is still active today. This bill is to establish a fee on transactions which would hopefully eliminate the national debt and replace the income tax on individuals. So instead of paying income tax, you will be forced to pay transaction tax. Again, as we are headed into a more paperless, centralized, computerized, and transparent society, we must know that there won't be any loopholes other than creating and starting a non-profit business, and even that may have its dilemmas. The plan is to sneak this bill in after the November election and try to keep it under the radar. We have two candidates which are heavily involved in financial institutions such as Wall Street and the banks. One candidate's reaction may be that he does not like the idea. But the bill, if passed, would open up a huge door of financial opportunity for the government, Wall Street, and the banks, since each institution is a crutch for the other. The minority leader of the House of Representatives, Democrat Nancy Pelosi, says this would be a minimal tax on the people. 1% every time you pay a bill or make a deposit in our highly paperless, computerized, transparent, and soon to be airtight society is not minimal. Meechadini.com. Support the cause. Support the cause.